The fourth day, Allah Azza wa Jal will grant victory to the Muslims and the enemy will be defeated. So there will be 4 days of battle somewhere in Bilad al-Sham. Now, this is a massive war that will take place before the Armageddon. Now the hadith goes on. This will be a battle the likes of which have never seen before. This is very terrifying. In human history, no battle has taken place that is more terrifying and more severe than that battle that will take place towards the end of times. And then Ibn Mas'ud said, and this is so powerful, and it's not Ibn Mas'ud, it is from the Prophet ﷺ, so much so that a bird that will fly over them will fall down dead. What will affect a bird in the heavens? Not swords. Something's going to happen that a bird in the heavens will be flying over, it will come down dead. And then the hadith goes on, out of a family of 199 will perish and 1 will survive. The attrition rate in this war, 99%. Allah musta'an. 99%. The victory was given to the 1%. 99%. And this is when the Prophet ﷺ said, Ibn Mas'ud said, so how can anyone be happy over ghanima or any inheritance be divided? In other words, may Allah protect all of us. If somebody were to give you $1 million but you have no family, wallahi, what sane person will choose that? Family is worth more than this whole dunya. So this war will destroy 99% of those fighting in it. While they are doing this, and they are finishing the battle, collecting the ghanima, recovering, they will hear there's a bigger calamity than this war. What could be a bigger calamity? Somebody will shout out, the Dajjal has come where your families have been left behind. They will run, they will rush back to that land, and they will discover that it is a lie. It is not true. And in one hadith it is mentioned that they will send their 10 best horsemen to go verify that news. And then the Prophet ﷺ said, I know their names and the names of their forefathers and the colors of their horsemen, the colors of their horses, and they will be the best horsemen on the face of this earth. Now, does this mean we will go back to horses and swords? If there is that type of war, in all likelihood we will. When nuclear weapons and whatnot and every side and whatnot, then we will go back to those days when there was no electricity and whatnot. We're going to go back to this. Or is it possible that when the Prophet is saying horse, he means a vehicle? This is also possible. It's not too much of a stretch, and Allah knows best. So this hadith mentions. Now, does this hadith mention the Mahdi? Yes or no? No, it does not. But other ahadith mention that the Mahdi will be the one that will be there when the news comes that the Dajjal is around. So it appears that this big war that is being referenced is a war that the Mahdi will participate in, even though he's not mentioned in this one, right? So it is a war between Ar-Rum and between the Muslims. It is a massive war. Now, Abu Hurairah narrated, and it is the hadith in Sahih Muslim, that the judgment will not come until Ar-Rum will come out to fight you at a place called A'maq or Dabiq. Now, Dabiq is, and A'maq is close to it, Dabiq is a city in Syria. And the best of the people of earth from the city of Medina will leave Medina and fight against them. When they are getting ready for war, lining up for war, listen to this, very cryptic, the Romans will say to the Muslims, leave us with the group amongst you who have forsaken their religion. We want to fight them. The Muslims will say, La wallahi, we will never leave our brethren and will never abandon them to you. So the battle will rage on. The battle will rage on. 1/3 of the Muslims will retreat out of cowardice, and Allah will never forgive them. When the battle gets tough, they will flee. And the Prophet ﷺ said they will never be forgiven. 1/3 will be killed, and they will be the best of shuhada. And 1/3 will conquer. 1/3 will win. They will not be tested. Allah will bless them, and they will not be tested. And they, meaning that 1/3, will then conquer Constantinople.